surrounded by FBI agents this morning.
And WSAV's Joanne Merrigan has more on the surprise raid and what some people in the community are saying about it.
The FBI confirms that agents out of its Atlanta bureau raided this church earlier today, along with agents from 2 other federal agencies. They say they were executing a search warrant. Federal agents converging on the House of Prayer Christian Church about 8 o'clock Thursday morning. The FBI provided no details on the reason for the search warrant or what they're looking for. At one point, a group of people from inside the building were outside, apparently under guard. It's not known if these are congregation members. Many in the community say they've heard of this church.
And most people, when people say the church on Airport Road, they say that church is kind of like...
Jeffrey Lewis says the church is considered controversial. Community say they've heard of this church.
And most people, when people say the church on Airport Road, they say that church is kind of like...
Jeffrey Lewis says the church is considered controversial.
You may think they're cultish ways because of their dressing and how they move. So if you don't know nothing about it, yeah, we present it as a cult. Come from what you see on TV. You understand what I'm saying? But as far as knowing anything in depth in there, no. I've heard plenty of stories from people that when they visit.
In 2017, some people protested the church, saying that they were not being allowed to see their loved ones. The church pastor at the time said that congregation members were free to come and go as they chose. It's not known if this had anything to do with the raid on Thursday. Chris Chandler says he's heard lots of things about the church, but he also says that he has met some people in the congregation.
I've worked with some people, and I've known some people that have gone to the congregation or they're part of it. They're very happy. They enjoy it. You know, it's a part of life for them, and they love it.
The FBI is not providing a timetable on when more information about the search warrant may be made public. At this point, no arrests have been made. The FBI says this investigation is ongoing. From Liberty County, I'm
Georgia. A Killeen church was raided by the FBI earlier today. A spokesperson confirmed this to 6 News. Limited information was provided on the raid at the intersection of Massey Street and East Rancier Avenue. This comes the same day the FBI in Georgia conducted raids on an Assembly of Prayer church in Georgia and a House of Prayer church in Hinesville. The FBI would not confirm with 6 News if those raids are all directly related.
Shalom Yasharala, all praises and glory goes to our power. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutations unto the elect men feeding the sheep of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, in sincerity and in truth with this great gospel coming out of our Bible. And get it while it's hot, get it while it's still available. Because you already see everything that every year that comes is getting closer and closer to what the famine of the word. To the famine of the word. I did a video about how they remove prayer out of the schools, right? They remove the prayer out of the schools, man. They want to make sure that you're not praying in the schools. And first off, them schools are under Satan's authority. There was really no spirit of truth in that school, right? There's truth in that school. They're under that Catholic indoctrination. That Catholic indoctrination. So we already know that was madness anyway, but it was just the spirit of worshiping. These devils, we don't want you to worship. Right now, what happened during the C-19, they were shutting down. Even the churches were shut down for a long time. They couldn't have no members. And the churches that opened up, what happened? They got hit with fines. You got pastors were getting arrested, right? Matter of fact, let me read Amos 8 and 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst, nor a thirst for water, but of what? Of hearing the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai." I'm going to read it again. "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst of water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai." And yeah, they gonna ban these Bibles. You seen that little drama they had a few years ago trying to ban the Bible, California, trying to pass laws, right? And you see in certain movies where it's punishable by death to be caught with a Bible. So yes, there is a separation of this church and state, because we already know that the state is under Satan's authority, and the main thing they want to remove out of the the so-called churches is what the Bible. Because you gotta realize these other churches and their religions, there's not an issue. Look at how many they went to war in 9/11 against Islam. How many Islam churches did they even try to shut down in America? Not too many. That's not a threat. Islam is not a threat. You know what's the threat? The Bible. The worshipers, the true worshipers of the Heavenly Father, like it tells you in the book of John. Matter of fact, let me get that. That's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite. Read the book of John 4:21. Yahweh Shai said unto her, Woman, believe me, the hour cometh when ye shall neither in this mountain nor yet at Jerusalem worship the Father. Ye worship ye know not what. Ye know, I'm going to read it again. Ye worship ye know not what. Just like you zombies in these churches. Y'all worship. Y'all know not what y'all worshiping. Y'all ain't worshiping Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Y'all worshiping Satan, Caesar Borgia, the devil. Yeah, the devil. You got a false image in the front. You got all these idols in all over the place, right? And your doctrine is not in line with the Bible, right? You done created your own philosophies and your own doctrines and pushed it on the people, what, for money, to gain wealth. That's what you got. I'm going to read it again. The Lord ain't looking for you fake motherfucking followers, and the Lord ain't looking for no heathen to follow him. The Lord is looking for his elect, his Israelites. I'm going to read the book of John 4:21 again. Yahweh Shai answered, Yahweh Shai said unto her, Woman, believe me, the hour cometh when ye shall neither in this mountain nor yet at Jerusalem worship the Father. Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. For salvation is of the Jews. Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews, man. But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit, which is the word, and in truth, which is also the word, Yahweh Shai, for the Father seeketh such to worship him. Yeah, the Most High is a spirit, for they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth, man. You don't got that in Catholic churches. You don't got that at all. What is the Lord doing to these false churches? He's about to bring them down also. He's about to bring them down also. But at the same time, the devil's going to try to knock two birds out with one stone. He's going to try to bring in this famine of the word, man. I'm going to read it again. The book of Amos. Amos 8:11. It reads, Behold, the days cometh, saith Yahweh, power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north to even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the words of Yahweh, and shall not find it, man. And shall not find it. I'm going to go to the book of Isaiah 55 and 6. Matter of fact, Isaiah 55 and 1. Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye, buy and eat. Yea, come, buy wine and milk without money and without price. That's talking about this knowledge. Yeah, freely we have received, freely gonna we give you this word, man. We're not pushing this word to make money. We're pushing this word to edify and wake up the elect. That's why it says, come with no money, buy, eat. Because you first, you gotta get the milk. You gotta get the milk, right? This is compared to water, right? It's knowledge and wisdom is like food, man. And it says, come without money, without price. Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in its fatness, right? And they tell them to eat the roll, right? You're supposed to eat this roll, man. Eat this truth and digest it, right? And let it get into your system. That's getting the breakdowns. That's how you digest it, by understandings of the breakdowns. Incline your ear and come unto me, hear, and your soul shall live. And I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David. So we gotta be Israelite. Read the point, verse 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Yeah, because the way these devils are moving, man, you got the church against the state, right? You got the women talking about the government to stay out my body. You got all this separation and division. Pretty soon the government's gonna start taking more rights away. They get church against the state, church against state against the church, state against the woman, state against the guns, right? State against the LGBT, all this, state against man, all these things going on. So we already know pretty soon rights and civil rights and freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and freedom of these things are gonna disappear. They're about to vanish away. For this man to set up his new world order, he can't have the system that you got right now, where people could speak out, where people could do worship what they want to worship. You got to fucking bow down to this devil. That's his new world order plans, not you doing what you want to do. I'm gonna read verse 6 again. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his ways, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. And let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon, right? Pardon who? The Israelites, man. The Israelites.